Navajo fry bread, or on Navajo burger. This is awesome. All right, well, I had a whole video made, and I was trying out a new mic that I had that attached to my lapel and plugged in, but it just kept making a tick, tick, tick and fuzz noise, and it was just horrid. I got the whole video made and couldn't do it. Uh, so this one's gonna be faster and not as good as the last one, unfortunately, because I've already tried. I tried some uncured bacon jam, had it on video, and it did all that clicking stuff. So I don't really want to try it again. It was an interesting flavor. Not sure. Not sure it's something that I would like all the time, but I'll try it again, maybe on some burgers or mix it with something. I don't know. But it was very interesting. It's really hard to describe. I want to thank Rick for his advice, and I'm taking it to heart and listening to it. I love people giving good advice, not complaining advice, but good advice. The way he did it, I appreciate it. So thank you, Rick. I also want to say hello to the cute little Miranda back in, well, I won't say where she's at. When I just say hello to you and say, hey, so how's your little hamster YouTube channel going? And how's Ozzy and the crew? Told you I'd find stuff out. So anyhow, now we're past that. Let's get to the update. I'm sitting in my truck. I was outside and had a new tripod set up and everything. A little selfie stick tripod thing for my phone. Had the background and everything. And then the whole video is just ruined because of that ticking noise. I should have checked it first, but I didn't. Anyhow. So I'm living out here full time now on my off-grid property. I got a job in town locally, about 30 miles away, which allowed me to move out here full time. Previously, I was not out here full time. I was only coming out here when I could on weekends and whatnot. And, once fuel prices got so high, it was just not cost efficient to drive out here because it was 200 something miles away from where I worked. But now I'm out here full time. With that said, I am going to try to start actually building, but it's going to be a process. It's going to take time, simply because I'm really not fond of the idea of paying $60 for just one sheet of plywood. It's just going to be outrageously expensive, so it's going to take me time. I did set up a tent yesterday, a couple days ago, and unfortunately I found there's a lot of dry rot with it in the loops and latches and whatnot, so it got filled with water when the rain fly tore off. I've got it back on now and it's drying. We'll see how long it lasts. We haven't had any really high winds since, so we'll see how long this lasts before I put anything in there and try to use it. So there you got the update on that. I will be trying to build something here in the future. I'm also hoping things get going, the YouTube gets going, or I can start making some money off it. Then I would like to travel, use this as my home base, and then travel around and camp in different parts of the country and just make YouTube videos. That would be completely awesome. As for the coffee, yes, that is still a go. I still want to do that. However, it comes down to the cost of building materials again. My initial plans when I planned on all this was before the beginning of the year, before the prices went out the roof. So things were a little bit more, little hummingbird hanging around here. He doesn't like me sitting here. He was actually in my truck the other morning. That's what woke me up. He came in, I had my window about halfway down, and he came in there and was buzzing around inside my truck, and that's what woke me up. pretty interesting thing to wake up to. I was like, what the hell is in my truck? And I got up and I looked and I saw him sitting there flying in front of the window, the side window here, trying to find a way out. And then he finally figured out if he goes up a little bit, he can shoot out. That was an interesting experience. So yeah, the cost of everything, building materials, it's going to take time. It is what it is. I'm not rich. I've got a low paying job now. I'm not welding anymore. And everything costs money, obviously. So we'll do what we can do. I don't have a generator. I haven't got water tanks out here yet to have water filled, so I have water. It's a process, and it all costs money. So it'll happen when it happens, and I will video it as we go along. I do want to get the coffee going. Anything. My goal is to be able to make enough money out here doing these videos, selling coffee, to where I don't have to work for somebody else again. I want to be self-employed completely. That'd be awesome. I've been killing myself for other people my whole life. I'm tired of it. Just tired of it. Now, God, the other video was so much better. My nephew just bought some property out here, not real close to me, but out here in the same county. And he's wanting to start a YouTube channel. So he'll be doing that. And then my son is coming back down, and he's going to buy some property out here, and he wants to start a YouTube channel. So I get to be the godfather of the new family business, living off grid, doing YouTube. That'll be kind of fun. My son wants to do more YouTubing of us on our little adventures, and probably some of his little adventures by himself, which would be really interesting to see what he films and what kind of adventures he goes on by himself. I just know I'm going to be getting a call, Dad, I'm lost, or I'm stuck in a ditch, come get me. But we'll see. He's from up north, not used to the desert out here, not used to the way things are in the vast open spaces. So just coming down here is an adventure for him. But he can handle it. Been pretty rainy yesterday when I was cooking and making the video. I started getting rained on. We have a farmer's market down the road here at Witch Wells. It's a pretty nice place. I don't know, a nice place. It's just an open lot, really. But the people there are nice, and the stuff they have. I got some homemade soap. There's another YouTuber who grinds corn into flour and then sells that. And then there's another person out there who buys the fresh ground corn flour and then makes fresh cornbread. And she made some fresh jalapeno cornbread, and I got some of that. There's people that make zucchini bread and pies and all kinds of canned goods and stuff like that, and they sell that out there. There was Navajo burgers, fry bread, roasted corn, ammunition, knickknacks, candles, all kinds of stuff. And it's like every Saturday and Wednesday out here. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. And getting to meet some of the neighbors as well, some more neighbors. It's always nice because, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Getting to know people that live out here in the middle of nowhere with you, even if they're miles away, they're still your neighbors. And if something goes bad, something happens, they see you walking down the road or whatever, and they recognize you. I mean, they're going to help anyhow, but if they recognize you, it's more likely to get help. They might give you more help than they normally would. And it's just good to make friends with the locals that live out in this very underpopulated area. I'm sure you've already seen pictures of my land. So, I'm in a pretty desolate area. So it's nice. It's been raining a lot. The nights have been nice and cool. The mornings have been decent. Then it gets warmer in the afternoon, and then it starts to rain, and then it drops the temperatures back down nice and cool again. So it's been really pleasant. I mean, this is summertime in Arizona. I'm sleeping in my truck and I'm covering up at most nights, so that's a good thing. I think we'll call it in for now. The other video that got ruined was longer than this and explained more than this, but just needed to get some updates out there, let you know what I'm doing so you don't think I'm just not doing anything. I'll try to make a better video next week. I don't have really good connection out here, so I'm going to have to go into town once I start uploading it. But I'll try to get a better one out next week. More explanations. And I won't use that damn external mic because that was a waste of my money. But anyhow, until next time, y'all take care.